For parents who work long hours, after-school programs can be so crucial in keeping kids off our streets, off drugs, and there's a special event happening this afternoon at the Fashion Valley Mall to raise money for after-school programs, also known as the After School All-Stars. We have Tyree Dillingham, we have Dante Hughes, and Audra Simmons just joined us talking about the great event that's happening today. Tyree, let's start with you. What's happening down at the mall?
Sure, we're doing an event called Fashionating, where our students will be showcasing all the wonderful activities that they do on a regular basis after school. So we'll have our mariachi band, our steel drum band, Zumba, yoga, and the main event is our fashion show that'll be taking place at 6 p.m. tonight.
Your fashion show that's happening at 6 p.m. tonight. Frankie and Gina from Channel 933 were just talking about that. We have Dante Hughes from the San Diego Chargers, the cornerback, who's also going to be one of the models down there. We'll talk to you, Dante, in just a minute, and Audra, you as well. But talk about the after-school program, how crucial this is to kids, and how many schools in the county are now still offering these programs?
Sure. We're in about 20 schools. We serve about 4,000 kids on a daily basis. And after school is really those critical hours when kids can get into trouble after school. So, you know, if they're not participating in an after-school program, they can be participating in a high-risk behavior like drugs or gangs, especially in the schools that we're in. We're in all Title I schools, so we serve kind of the lowest income population.
Let's talk to Dante for a minute. You signed up to be a model. I said, well, what are you modeling? And you don't know yet, which can be risky, Dante. You always need to ask, what are you going to have me in? Tell me about your involvement with this program as well.
I basically got involved with Tyree, met her, and found out, you know, everything that they had going on with the after-school thing. I grew up in Southern California, so I know all about the at-risk gangs and all of the things that her company stands for. So I was immediately, you know, driven to get attached to the program, and you know, this was the first event that we had to do together, so I'm gonna have fun doing it.
You know, these little kids, they look up to you, and I mean, you are about the coolest of the cool. So tell us about your interactions with these kids and talking to them about staying involved in these programs and not getting involved in what the streets can sometimes put out there.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of community work, you know, throughout my career and all throughout college, and I think it's, you know, one thing that you know, do a lot of prevention, and, you know, I think Tyree talks about the prevention and not just, you know, reacting to all of the things that are going on and trying to get them to stop from doing things, but just prevent them from doing things by replacing them with activities like fashion and, you know, gaming and music and all of the things that they can do.
Audra, you're also a part of the program as well, and you were actually involved in the after-school programs when you were a youngster, is that right?
Yes, I was. My father's actually part of an educator in the San Diego School District, so he always got me involved in whatever school he was teaching in at the time, Montgomery Middle School, and I was always involved, like as from elementary school to junior high to high school, and even currently now. So it's important to just have a place to go, and like she said, you know, not get involved in other things. And it was important to me, stay out of trouble, and being that my father is a part of it, I couldn't stay away.
Yeah, and when your dad says you're showing up to something, you're going to show up to something.
Exactly.
You're a member of a girls group called Rich Girl. Are you going to be out there today talking to some of these kids or performing or taking part in the modeling?
I'm taking part in the modeling, and I too do not know what I'm wearing yet, so that'll be interesting.
Well, hopefully they don't force you guys into the swimsuit portion of the fashion show, but you look great either way. Again, we have all the information right there on our screen. If you'd like to come down to Fashion Valley Mall tonight, it's at the Bloomingdales store, by the way. The event begins at 4:30. The modeling fashion show is happening at 6 o'clock tonight. But again, all of the money benefits the After School All-Stars program, which is just fantastic. So we want to thank the three of you for all the work you do in our community and for the kids who